Hello hockey fans, the Virtual MHL Tournament continues. The Valley Wildcats entertaining the Pictou County Weeks Crushers here tonight. Game number 2 for both of these teams in the tournament, and it's a big one. Both of them dropping their openers. Pictou County going down against Yarmouth 7-1. Valley fell 6-1 against Campbellton, so both teams need this one out of the box. First shot of the game by the Crushers, dealt with by Brunn, given to the defense. King hammered into the boards, then ends up getting the puck back after another hit was thrown in there. Valley will come down the ice with it. Shot and on the rebound, not able to get it past. Kevin Mason looks to come out of his own end. Cut off, he'll play it back to Hickey, now Vandemaracker. Vandemaracker up ahead to Burden. And Burden looking for a way to the front of the net here. He'll go all the way into the corner. Now centering in front. A nice toe save made by Brunn as he stops Kevin Mason. Mason back in front of the net again. Farrell with a backhander. Brunn grabs that one, and he'll hold on for the Wildcats. Good early pressure from Pictou County. Couple of good chances. Brunn equal to the test thus far. Just 2 minutes, 6 seconds gone, and a scoreless first period. We get underway. Wildcats able to get possession off of that face-off and move it out wide to Ethan Carney. Carney will carry in, played into the middle for Matthews, out to Waterman, shot wide of the goal. Waterman again, now in behind for Carney. Tried to go behind the net, got cut off. Along the wall it's Matthews, keeping it in for Valley. He went outside the blue line, but the puck did not. Dylan Matthews tries to take the shot, but taken away by LeBlanc just as he went to let it go. Gillis back in his own end for the Crushers. Lead pass for Ryan. He'll dump it in. Brunn will grab that one before it went into the corner. Give to Olsen. And Olsen will send it around the wall. Ethan Carney on the right side. He'll carry in for the Wildcats. Carney into the middle for Waterman. Bumped before he could take the shot. Evan Gallant for the Crushers. Getting it forward. Sam LeBlanc. Out for Ryan. Craig Ryan dodges a hit. Throws it out in front, but Matthews knocked it down. Under pressure, but able to keep it away from the Crushers. Flips it back to the line. It'll get out to center Ethan Carney. Carney moving in for the Wildcats. All the way to the back wall again. He'll skate around behind the goal. Back in front, stick lifted, preventing the Wildcats from getting a shot. Waterman was there. Back down the ice again come the Crushers, led by Ryan, and he'll be dispossessed as he tried to come through the middle. Evan Gallant follows up on the puck for Pictou County. King took it away from him, and they'll get it out up to Carney. Ethan Carney skates through a bit of a hook, fires, scores! Opening goal of the hockey game. Ethan Carney finds the back of the net. 1-0 Valley Wildcats. Carney all by himself on that one. He didn't have a whole lot of options going toward the net. He let it go, and it looks like he might have caught the goaltender a little bit unaware. And just wasn't expecting that to come from that position in the middle of 3 defenders. Carney able to let it go, found some daylight, and put it past the goaltender on the far side of the net into the goal. 1-0 Valley. Waterman playing it out in front, but knocked away by the Crushers. Smith will quickly play it to Kevin Mason. Mason up to Farrell. Farrell moving toward goal, and he's smashed into Keegan Casey. Slams into Dallas Farrell. Both guys go down, and Valley comes back down the ice. Matthews puts a shot on goal, dealt with by McLeod, and he'll hold on. Good stop by the Pictou County netminder. 12:34 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Valley Wildcats. Face-off won by Valley in the offensive zone. Duggan got it to Wilson in the middle, but fired wide of the net. Hickey finding it in the corner in his own end. Long pass for Jaden Mason. Mason out wide for Martin. Martin back to Mason going toward the goal. And he's held up just enough to allow Brunn to get down onto that puck. Right idea by the Crushers, but the Wildcats had defenders where they needed them. .53 remaining in the first period as we drop the puck. Wildcats win the draw back in their own end. Cole Kirkup up ahead for Falk, back for Levy, and now back again for Falk. Falk gives it to Wilson. Wilson moving in. He'll take a shot, knocked down by the keeper. Vandemaracker gets knocked down here by Kirkup, and they're going to drop the mitts. And lock up, both guys throwing. Kirkup lands a couple quick ones. Vandemaracker with a big haymaker with the left. And another as he comes to the uppercut and then knocks him down. Logan Vandemaracker throwing some weight around for the Crushers as he knocks down Cole Kirkup. 5 for fighting against both guys. Pretty fair trade-off. The Wildcats will lose one of their top-line wingers for the next 5 minutes, and the Crushers will lose one of their top pair defenders. Both guys will return. That's just 5, not 5 in a game.
Number 18, 5 minutes for fighting.
1-0 Valley with 11:12 to go in the first period. Wildcats cannot keep it in at the line. Donovan Beattie will pick it up and play it back toward Levy at his own blue line. Back again for Beattie inside the zone. Skates through a hit. Got it up to Carson Gallant. Another big collision. Gallant holds on, though, and then found Deacon. Blake Deacon lets it go on goal, and McLeod will hold on to that one, and he'll hang on for the Crushers. Just about at the halfway point of the first period, still Valley 1, Pictou County no score. Second game of the tournament for both teams. Both teams picking up a loss in their first game. Both teams scored only 1 goal in their first game. All the way down the ice into the Valley zone. Wildcats will go back to get it. Duggan sends it around the boards. Kearney was waiting on the other side, but lost the puck. LeBlanc, and a huge collision again as LeBlanc gets knocked down. Olsen comes up with the puck for Valley, sends it around the boards. Kearney up ahead for Falk. Falk gives it to Wilson, who skates in. Wilson, shot, big save on the rebound, he scores! Nothing McLeod could do on that one. He makes the save on Luke Wilson, but the rebound right back to the Wildcat sniper. And on the rebound, he makes no mistake, puts it around the goaltender, and Valley's doubled the lead. It's 2-0. Face-off with 8:46 remaining in the first period. Now 2-0 Valley as Luke Wilson scores for the Wildcats. Pictou County will bring it in. Farrell send it around the glass. Going to get it is Casey. He'll send it ahead for Falk. Over to Kearney. Ethan Kearney held up in the neutral zone, taken away by Kevin Mason, who skates in, and a huge hit. Keegan Casey goes low with the hip check, and Kevin Mason goes sprawling over the top of him. And Valley will look to come back out, but taken away by the Crushers, and once again Farrell dumping the puck in deep. Casey will get there for Valley, sends it around the boards, all the way out for Falk, now Wilson, and up ahead for Kearney. Kearney back for Wilson. Into the corner to Kearney, back again for Wilson on the half wall, takes a shot, blocked by the defense. Kearney can't do anything with it either, taken away by Dallas Farrell in his own defensive zone. Burden quickly back to Farrell. Farrell ahead for Mason. Kevin Mason skates in, out wide for Burden. Burden shot, big save made by Brunn. Duggan sending it around the wall in his own end, and Falk does the rest, getting it out into the middle. Kearney will bring it into the offensive zone. Lost the handle on that one, chases the rolling puck, ends up putting a weak shot on goal from distance. Now here comes Burden for the Crushers. Burden going toward goal, a stick save made by Brunn. We go end to end here in the first period. Now Farrell comes in for the Crushers. Into the middle, he scores! On the turnover, Dallas Farrell turns and attacks the cage. And a laser beam up into that top corner. Pictou County's on the board. (2-1). Valley Wildcats lead it with 4:35 to go here in period number 1. Dallas Farrell getting the goal for the Crushers. Wildcats still with the advantage, and a delayed penalty coming up to Pictou County as Valley comes into the offensive zone. The goaltender will go out for the extra attacker, and Wilson will score his second of the period. Valley back on top by 2 once again. It's now 3-1. Falk with the setup, and Wilson does it down low. Valley Wildcats 3, Pictou County Weeks Crushers 1 with 3:45 to go here in the first period. Pictou County will win the puck in their own end, send it ahead for Craig Ryan. Ryan gets around a defender, shot, toe save made by Brunn. As Valley wraps it around the boards and out. Delayed penalty coming up now to the Wildcats. Pictou County will pick it up, get the goaltender out for the extra attacker, as LeBlanc gives it to Ryan. Ryan plays it into the middle. That'll go off a Wildcat, but they did not get possession, so play continues. Evan Gallant getting it down low for LeBlanc. LeBlanc out, shot, save made, and now Valley will touch it up. And that penalty will be called. And it'll be against number 14, Keegan Casey, who's already had himself quite a period, leveling a couple of huge hits in the hockey game.
Penalty to number 9. 2 minutes for hooking. Penalty to number 14. 2 minutes for interference.
So Valley gets 2 penalties at once here. Schofield got the first one for a hook. And then Casey for interference. Both of them get called, so it's a 5-on-3 for the Crushers with exactly 2 minutes to go.
Penalty on.
So Pictou County works the 5-on-3. Gillis
At 18.
and Smith give and go back at the line. Smith right in the middle. Out wide now Burden. Burden trying to set up the shot as he goes behind the net. Wants the wraparound, doesn't have it. Burden will send it around wide this time. Back to the line for Smith, over to Gillis. Gillis will fire through, blocked by Matthews, but not cleared. Smith gloved it down. Got it to Farrell. Farrell will fire, save made by Brunn, and this time the Wildcats will clear. As we go into the final seconds of the power play and the period, picked up by Gillis in his own end as time expires. So Valley kills off the 5-on-3, and they lead it 3-1 after the opening period. Ethan Carney got things going, and then 2 goals by Luke Wilson. Dallas Farrell replies for the Crushers, made it a 1-goal game briefly. And Valley was able to restore that 2-goal lead, 3-1 after 20. Shots even at 9 apiece after the first period. Puck is dropped. We're underway in period 2. Vandermaracker has it for the Crushers, dumping it into the Wildcat zone. King not able to get the handle on it, but then Mason gets knocked down, and Valley will come away with it. Kirkup in over the blue line, feeds it out wide for Wilson, drags around a defender, shot, tried to go short side and put it wide. Wilson will try again. Back to Kirkup, he fired and hit the post. Falk puts one on net. Stop made again by the goaltender, Vandermaracker kicking it free. And a penalty coming up to the Crushers again. Valley into the middle. Falk snaps it just wide, and the Crushers touch up. And that penalty will be called. It's going to be Logan Vandermaracker who gets the gate for Pictou County. Hooking is the call against Vandermaracker. You can see it there. Vandermaracker gets put into the backboards by Falk and kicks the puck free, and as they come away, the stick comes up under the arm of Falk. Face-off won by Pictou County. They'll clear the zone immediately, take some time off the Wildcat man advantage. Olsen back into his own zone, ahead for Kirkup. Kirkup skates in, give it to Matthews, to Wilson, fired, save made. Right there, trying to see Kirkup if there was any rebound. There was not. Covered up by the Pictou County netminder. Still 1:21 to go in the power play. Wildcats win the draw, but it drifts all the way back out center ice. King will give it to Olsen. Move it up ahead for Kirkup. Now he's in over the line. Kirkup fired. Save made by the keeper, and then Gillis runs Kirkup over. Puck sent around the boards. Valley cannot keep it in at the point. It'll go all the way down the ice. Olsen back to get it in his own end. Sending it around the boards. Wilson picking it up. Gave it to Matthews in over the blue line as we return to 5-on-5 play. Dylan Matthews hit along the back wall, out to Wilson, shot, he scores! Hat-trick goal, Luke Wilson, and the Wildcats lead it 4-1. Dylan Matthews brought the puck into the zone. He was able to shake off a couple of different bumps. No one ever took the puck away from him. And then Matthews from behind the goal sends it out to sends it out to Wilson right in the slot. Wilson's not going to miss from there. 4 goals on the night, 3 of them for Luke Wilson, the hat trick. Valley leads it 4-1. Just about 4 minutes gone in the second period. Vandemaracker back in his own end for Pictou County, ahead to Martin, now Mason. Jaden Mason brings it in for Pictou County. Dispossessed as he tried to take the shot and then knocked down for his efforts. Falk comes into the offensive zone for Valley. Into the middle, and a huge hit by the Crushers.
Number 25.
Puck goes back to the goaltender and is covered up. One of the Wildcats flipped head over heels right there in the slot. This has easily been the most physical game so far this tournament, but I suppose that's what you expect when these two teams get together. Face-off won by the Wildcats. Olsen will let it go from the point, knocked down and held on to. No, McLeod's going to play it into the corner for Aiden Hickey. Up ice for Burden. Burden bumped into but stays with that puck. Carries it into offensive ice and sends it around the backboards. Deacon will pick it up for Valley. Not able to clear though. Stopped by Kevin Mason. Puts a shot on goal. Save is made by Brunn. Valley around the glass and out. Schofield now to Deacon in the middle. Deacon will carry it in for Valley. Takes the shot. Blocked by the defender. And Farrell quickly out to Burden. Up ahead for Mason. Kevin Mason flipping the puck in for Pictou County. Farrell will go to get it. Send it around the boards. Smith keeping it in at the point. Now it drifts out. Valley after it. And we got a breakaway. Dylan Schofield going in on goal. Schofield shot denied by McLeod. Gives it to Rollick. Deacon takes it back away and he scores! And all the hard work by McLeod undone as he stops Dylan Schofield on the breakaway. But then he played the puck to the defender, Rollick, who coughed it up to Deacon. And Deacon rips it home. And that is going to be the end of the night for Andrew McLeod. McDonald is now in goal for the Crushers, and Valley leads it 5-1. We haven't hit the 8-minute mark of the second period yet.
At 7:28.
That's been the way this tournament's gone, with the exception of the game between Truro and South Shore. It's been blowout after blowout. Still lots of time in this one, though. All the way down the ice into the Pictou County zone. Crushers will get back to it. Morris sending it around the wall and out. Sent it all the way down the ice. It'll be an icing call against Pictou County. So 11:02 remaining in the second period. 5-1. Valley Wildcats lead the Pictou County Weeks Crushers. Face off to the right side of the Valley net. Won by the Wildcats. Donovan Beattie giving it back to Levy. Up ahead and quickly out wide for Kearney. Ethan Kearney. Already got one in the game. Throws it to the front of the net. Blocked by the defense. Vandemaracker to Jaden Mason. Back to Vandemaracker to Hickey to Jaden Mason. Pictou County moving the puck well. They'll get in over the blue line, but having trouble, and then gives Casey a hook. Goaltender will go out for the extra attackers. We got another penalty coming up to the Crushers. Duggan. Kearney. Forward into the middle for Matthews. Out wide for Olsen. Pictou County holding up the Wildcats, not letting them come forward. And then the puck will be touched by the Crushers as they force the turnover in the neutral zone. Penalty will now be called against Jaden Mason. He'll go off for the hook, and Valley will go back to the power. Valley working the power play, but cleared all the way down the ice by the Crushers. Ryan getting it down the ice. Brunn will give it to Duggan. Duggan lost it to Evan Gallant. Played back into the middle, but Valley takes it away. Blake Deacon. Deacon carries into the offensive zone, gives to Falk. Gallant went across in front of him, and Evan Gallant cleared it out to center. Valley will try to bring it back in, but Craig Ryan once again there to take it away and send it down the ice. Great penalty kill so far by the Crushers as Duggan picks it up behind his net. Gives to Casey. Casey to Deacon. And Deacon will gain the line, just 20 seconds left in the power play. Blake Deacon, shot, hit the outside of the net. He's sent around the wall and then actually goes up off the glass and out of play. So we're going to play stoppage with 5:35 remaining in the second period. 5-1. Valley leads. Face-off won by the Wildcats as King puts a shot on goal, dealt with by the keeper. He'll hold on to that one. McDonald will freeze it as we return to 5-on-5 play. So Valley not able to score with the man advantage. They still have a 4-goal lead in the hockey game, 5-1 over Pictou County. Goal to Deacon here in the second period. Ethan Carney back in the first, and then 3 goals to Luke Wilson. As Beattie lets go a backhander. On goal, grabbed by McDonald again. Bobbled it a little, but he'll hold on. And we'll do the face-off in the Crusher end again. Gavin Carter stepping into the face-off circle for the Wildcats. And the puck is won. Body's falling immediately as Farrell comes away with it. Out to Kevin Mason. Mason trying to get around the defenders. Fired a shot wide of the net. Levy won the race to the loose puck. Got it to McInnes. McInnes cross ice for Sam Grant, and he's slammed into the boards. Pictou County back out. Burden coming in. Drop to Farrell. Farrell's shot. Saves made. And McInnes will come away. Riley McInnes down the ice for the Wildcats. McInnes, shot hit the outside of the net. They'll send it around back to the point. Casey kept it in to Carter to McInnes. That was Sam Grant trying to jam the side of the goal. Not able to make that one work. Kevin Mason back down the ice for the Crushers. All the way in deep. He'll attack the goal right from the side, trying to jam it home. Nothing doing. Casey, long pass up to Carter. Back to King. King, his pass picked off by Burden. Burden into the middle. Kevin Mason, what a save by the goaltender. And the defense does the rest to get rid of that puck. Now Sam Grant brings it in for Valley. Drops for Carter. And Carter gets knocked hard, shouldered off the puck. Right back up and in the play, though. Smith ahead for Farrell. Now Kevin Mason. Into the middle for Burden. Bumped into, and the puck is turned over. King, long pass up, finds Carter. Gavin Carter, taken into the wall. Puck will come free. King, McInnes shoots and scores! Riley McInnes gives the Wildcats their 6th of the night. McInnes just wasting no time with that one. The moment it got on his stick, he let it go toward the net, and it beats the goaltender up high. Nothing beats a good quick release. 1 minute to go in the second period. Valley now leads at 6-1 as the goal scorer McInnes comes back in. Into the middle, shot, backhander, scores! Gavin Carter! McInnes trying to set up Carter in the slot. He wasn't able to make the one-timer work, but he found the puck. Got it in with the backhander, and twice in the final minute of the period, Valley has found the net. It's now 7-1. Carter with the little backhander off the post and in. Inside 30 seconds to go. Crushers looking for something here. Hickey trying to move the puck into Mason. It'll get there. Now Vandemaracker, but runs out of time as Kirkup takes the puck away and skates it out. 40 minutes in the books, and Valley with a commanding 7-1 lead over Pictou County through 2 periods. Blake Deacon, Riley McInnes, Gavin Carter. Wildcats getting goals from all over the lineup. And out shooting Pictou County 11-4 in that period. Shots 20-13 in favor of the Wildcats through 2. Valley wins the draw as we start period number 3. Zach Falk on the attack. Falk playing it out in front. Pictou County takes it away. Kevin Mason will bring it down the ice along with Burden. Andrew Burden will fire. That's blocked. And Falk takes it away, gave it to Wilson. Taken away, Farrell with a big shot, and Brunn way out of the top of that crease denies Dallas Farrell his second of the night. Brunn definitely not as busy in his net as the Pictou County goaltenders have been in theirs, but sharp when he's needed to be. He's actually got a couple of highlight reel saves in this game. Kearney will bring the puck down the ice for Valley, centering, but went off a crusher. And Evan Gallant looks to come out of his own zone, back from Morris. Morris to Keenan Gillis. Ahead for Ryan. Ryan skates in along the wing, gives to Gallant, fired, glove save made by Brunn. Came out of the glove and hit the ice, but the goaltender quickly jumping on that one as Aaron Brunn holds on. Face-off won by the Crushers, fired right off the draw, but wide of the net. Now Valley will bring it back out of their own zone. Falk takes a return pass. Falk throwing it toward the net. Hickey knocked it down. Comes back to Falk, however, though. Falk gave it to Kirk up the side of the net, knocked down by Vandemaracker before he could get his shot in. Here goes Burden. Chance to go in alone. Burden in, shot, put it wide. Brunn came right out on Burden, didn't give him any room to shoot at. And Burden not able to hit the target. Wilson now dropping it way back to Casey. Back up again. Kirkup moves in for Valley. And he'll throw it into the corner on the far side. Into the middle. Falk with a shot. Blocked, and a penalty coming up too, and now called against the Crushers. It's going to be Aiden Hickey who gets the gate for Pictou County. Going off for the hook.
Penalty on.
Valley moves it into the middle, and they score. Cole Kirkup makes it 8-1 with the power play goal. Valley won the draw out wide, able to pass it into the middle. Just found that open ice, working the man advantage. Nobody on Kirkup, and he's able to spin himself around and tuck that one inside the post. Power play goal for Kirkup, and Valley in front 8-1. What a bounce-back performance this has been for the Wildcats here tonight, as they're going to move to 1-1 in the tournament and get themselves 3 points. I suppose it's possible Pictou County could still come back with 15 minutes left in the game, but down by 7, that seems unlikely.
Assisted by number 10, Luke Wilson.
Falk playing it back to King. Up ahead for Kirkup.
And
looking for more here as Kirkup goes toward Cole. Big save made by the keeper as he comes up with a huge save off the blocker to deny Kirkup a second. This is one of those games you'd never quite know it, with the score sitting at 8-1. The Pictou County goaltenders haven't been that bad. For the most part, the goals they've been beaten on, they didn't have much of a chance to stop. Right off the draw, we get a penalty against the Crushers. It'll be called as they touch it now. Jaden Mason's going to go to the box. 2 minutes for hooking.
Number 63, 2 minutes for hooking.
Well, Valley's last power play worked in seconds, as Mason hooked Waterman right off the draw. Draw the penalty. Still 14 minutes to go in this third period.
number 63, Mason.
And Falk not able to hold that one in at the line. It'll come out. We'll get an offside against the Wildcats. 13:50 remaining in the hockey game. 8-1 Valley. Pictou County won the draw. Kevin Mason sending it all the way down the ice. It'll take some time off the Wildcat power play. 45 seconds gone in it, as Deacon gives to Kearney. Now Falk. Dropping back for Duggan. Duggan, Deacon, Kearney in the middle. They're onside as they gain the line. Out wide for Falk in the corner. Back to the line, Casey. Casey to Duggan. Back again for Casey. Back to Duggan. Back to Casey. Guess what? Back to Duggan. Back to Casey. And finally back outside the line, as those two went back and forth repeatedly and weren't able to do anything with it. Now Gillis intercepts a pass. He'll come away as the Crushers return to 5-on-5. Kevin Mason moving toward goal, but had it taken away, but it came back to him. Brunn had to be sharp on a quick release by Kevin Mason. Puck rolling back into the Pictou County end. Crushers will find it. Smith. Now Kevin Mason again. Mason to Burden. He's going to dump the puck in as the Crushers continue to work that dump and chase. Burden trying to center to Mason, but he had drifted in too deep. Grant back to Levy, taken away by Burden. Levy holding him into the backboards. Carter comes in to help out. Got it to McInnes, now Grant. Sam Grant into the offensive zone. Rollick took it away from him. Got it to Smith. Pass up to Mason. Kevin Mason along the outside here for the Crushers. All the way behind the net. Now to Farrell. Burden along the wall to Farrell. Into the middle. And Brunn is able to get it. And he'll drop down and hold on again for Valley with 9:21 to go in the hockey game. Face-off is won by Valley. Waterman skating out of his own end, up ahead for Matthews. Now way up to Carney. Carney sees a man going to the net, feeds him. Waterman scores. Great vision by Ethan Carney. Great job by Darren Waterman to get himself open. Nobody picks him up except Carney. Got the pass in there, and Waterman makes it 9-1. McDonald just not able to get across in time to deny Darren Waterman. The puck rolls into the Valley zone. It'll be grabbed by Mason. He fires one straight on goal. Grabbed by Brunn.
Assisted by number 8. And number 24, Dylan.
Valley able to take that one away from the Crushers after the face-off. Carson Gallant dumping the puck in. Chasing after to Schofield, but Morris got there first. Got to Martin, now McEachran. Back for Gillis. Up ahead for Jaden Mason. Mason sending it across, and they score! Malcolm McEachran for Pictou County. Well, it's not a lot of consolation right now, down 9-2. But the Crushers only scored 1 goal in their first game. They've got 2 in this one. When things aren't going your way, you'll look for improvements and positives where you can. Malcolm McEachran gets set up and makes the goal for Pictou County, and it's 9-2. 7:20 to go in the hockey game. Gallant trying to fight his way to the net, blocked by Hickey. Now Hickey being held into the corner by Waterman. Those two continue to battle. Hickey won the puck, got it to Vandemaracker in front of his own net. Now LeBlanc to Ryan. Gallant up to LeBlanc. He's onside. Samuel LeBlanc looking for a way through for the Crushers. He'll go behind the net, lost control of it. Valley will send it around the boards to Carson Gallant. Gallant brings it in. Can't get to the front of the net. Carries it into the corner, into Schofield, backhander, and a nice save by McDonald. Had to be quick to deny Dylan Schofield. Valley looking to go double digits on the night. They lead 9-2 with 5:34 to play. Face-off goes into the corner. McPherson getting it out for Ryan. Back to McPherson in the middle. Callum McPherson puts one on goal. Blocker save made by Brunn. Casey will send it around the boards but not out. Ellis kept it in. Got it to McPherson. Thrown over the top of goal from one side to the other. Valley playing it back to Keegan Casey. Up ahead for Matthews. Matthews for Carney, left wing. Carney skates through a hit into the middle, trying to hit Waterman, who was in front of the goal. That might have been 10, but the pass off the mark. Here's McPherson. Shot going off a Wildcat stick and comes down in the corner on the right side of the ice. Pictou County will keep it in. Ellis fired, hit the outside of the net. Brunn tried to cover it up, couldn't get control. And it goes off the glass and out. So another stoppage with 3:03 remaining here in the third period. 9-2, Valley in front. Puck goes into the corner off of the draw. Now Duggan ahead to Kirkup. Back again for Matt Duggan. Forced to go back to Olsen in his own end. Jack Olsen feeds Kirkup. 2:20 remaining. Kirkup to Wilson. Now they're over the line, but Wilson has shown his seat. Knocked down almost immediately there. Down the ice, Falk will stop it, give it back to Wilson. And Wilson will send it in for Valley. 1:30 to go as Gillis finds it in his own end for Pictou County. Ahead, Mason getting it up to Jake Martin. Martin into the middle. McEachran shot just wide. Up high over top of the crossbar. Duggan behind his net for Valley. Sends it hard around the boards. Finds Wilson on the right side. Now Falk in the middle. Back to Duggan. Back to Olsen. Valley in no real hurry here. Wilson out wide to Kirkup. He'll get in over the line, although he's pushed into the boards. Morris will find it. Wilson keeps it in. Fired a shot wide of the net as time expires. And the Valley Wildcats pick up their first win of the tournament. A huge 9-2 victory tonight over the Pictou County Weeks Crushers. Pictou County falls to 0-2 in round-robin play. Valley now 1-1, bouncing back from their opening day loss against Campbellton in emphatic fashion. Come on back for more action tomorrow as Yarmouth takes on the Kazakh U20 team.